Today, I'm attempting to transform into an amazing contortionist, SOFIE DOSSI. I only have 1 hour to learn each of her difficult skills, with Sophie secretly judging them. If I can score over 60 points, she will teach me one of her most iconic moves, the handstand bow and arrow.
Hello. We're wearing the same outfit.
I know, I was thinking since last time I was here I taught you cheer, that today you could teach me your skills.
Yeah, might as well. Come on in. How'd you know I was like wearing this outfit today?
I do contortion, but I've never used a lot of the equipment that Sophie uses, so I feel like today is going to be really challenging. The first trick is hoop spins. I'm gonna get so dizzy from doing this.
You just gotta learn not to get dizzy.
I completely thought that was real. I was like, you definitely got dizzy.
Why'd that look so real?
And you just like step into it?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm doing so fast.
Really good.
I can't see anything right now.
That's kind of like the point.
I don't see how you don't get dizzy after that.
After doing it for a while, you can't get dizzy in your eyes, you get dizzy in your brain.
I definitely didn't go as fast as Sophie normally does. Thinking that will probably be like a 5 out of 10.
I give that an 8 out of 10 because I just feel like she could have gone a lot faster. This is like a sphere. It's not really just a regular hoop. Hook like one knee at the top of the hoop. You're gonna let go down here like this. You're not really like handstanding, you're just pushing yourself up. I would say this is level 5.
That looks really cool.
Put your hand there. Spread out this hand a little bit more, like right here. Yeah, just like that. And then grab this bottom part. Yeah, there you go.
I got it. This is so cool.
You got it. Doing very well. I'll say for the hoop handstand, I give that 9 out of 10.
I don't know even how to get down from this.
So you go down the same way you came up. So yeah, just like that. Bend your elbows like that.
Oh, because my knees hooked.
Yeah, because your knees are hooked. And then you gotta get your head around. Okay, or that.
That's definitely not how you get down, but it worked.
That was really good.
Awesome, let's move on to the next trick. The skills get harder each time, so make sure to stick around to see if I get enough points to try the bow and arrow. What's your favorite handstand? See if I can make mine like yours.
The stag handstand, because it's, I don't know, it's just kind of like the most fun.
Since handstands are your thing, I want to know some of your tips.
My biggest tip is the balance on your fingers, and you want the weight in your upper part of your palm, using your fingers and putting a lot of pressure on the ground, but not enough where you fall too much over. So it's like a contortiony stag one. Fingers are bent like this.
You're so balanced in that. I will give it a try.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that was 10 out of 10.
That was pretty easy. I do handstands all the time, so I'm ready to step this up a bit.
Time to go on to these.
Oh, wow.
These are about 3 feet tall. They should be quite fun.
I've never used canes this high. I have canes that are like this high off the ground, so it's not as scary as this.
With these, it's the same thing as the ground ones. It's just you have to know how to fall. I kick up, and I'm doing the exact same thing I did on the ground, but just up here.
That is so impressive. I will say I'm a bit nervous, but I will give it my best attempt.
There you go.
Okay, I think I got the handstand.
There you go. Just if you start falling over, you can just twist out of it off to the side. There you go.
Got it.
There you go, you got it. I'm gonna give the handstand on the canes a 5 out of 10, only because she was a little nervous getting into it.
This is the next trick.
Scoot your butt down until you're on your back.
Okay.
And you're gonna arch back like this and grab your ankles.
This right?
Yeah, that's right. Just like that. And grab your ankles. Straighten out. There you go.
It's easier than the last one. The last one took a lot more to get into it. I'm expecting a pretty good score for this.
All you have to do is like fold in half. Like, it's so easy.
You could hold this all day.
I would say the hoop arch is a 10 out of 10 because she got into that flawlessly and it was just perfect.
Next trick. I've seen you pick up objects with your feet. I want to see how you do it.
First start off the easier way and then we're gonna move on to the harder way. Go on our elbows with our feet over our heads, bend down and grab the lemon with your feet and kind of squeeze it together.
Okay, I got it.
And then you're gonna bring it back up to your mouth.
I got it.
We're not gonna actually eat it
Because lemons are gross.
yeah, and I don't have an apple here. Now we're gonna move on to our hands, which is a little bit harder because you're gonna have to pull yourself back up.
That does sound harder. You have further down to go.
You do. Pick up into a contortion pose. Like this. You're going to bend down again.
And pick it up. That definitely looks harder than the elbow stand.
It definitely is.
I will try it. Should it just be a little bit in front of you like that?
Yeah, can you grab it, point your toes? Now, when you come back up, you're gonna kind of lean backwards. Weight mainly in your hands, less in your feet. Mind you, this is a lemon. It is a little bit smaller.
Very tiny.
Yes.
This is going to be the one, I think.
Head up. There you go. There you go.
Once you're into it, it's easy to hold. It's just
Picking up the lemons hard.
Definitely. Now we are gonna be selling these lemons for starting at $1,000.
That's it?
$10,000. Comment down below if you'll buy it.
You're like, "Comment."
I give that one a 5 out of 10. I feel like she can do amazing at it if she keeps practicing.
Sophie just showed me this really cool move that I've never tried before, so that's what we're going to do next.
Yeah.
You should demonstrate. That is just so confusing.
I call it my like party trick move because like you know when people do like mosh pits, go in the center and you do that. Walk your feet as far as you can to the right, run around, drop down to your knees. Yeah, I bend this arm going down and then bend this arm going up. You keep most of your weight when you do this in your hands.
Okay, I think I get that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That was close though.
That was close. Okay, take 2.
When you're walking, when you're up, your feet are just doing this.
What am I doing? Okay, I'll try that again.
Yeah, roll on your knees. Yep, there you go, there you go, there you go.
It's not as clean as yours.
What? But this is your first time doing it,
For
so.
my first day, I feel like that was
That was really good for your first day doing
I'm
this.
thinking that's going to be maybe a 1 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10.
I give the bridge spin thing, which I call the around the world, a 4 out of 10. Just like me doing the split jump, trying to get you later.
The toe touches.
I was like looking at that, I'm like,
I've seen you do some partner tricks before. Since I'm transforming into you, we'll switch positions.
I'm gonna do a handstand. We did it! We did it! So for the next one, you're in a seal position with your arm up.
You got it.
That was so easy. There we go! I feel like the partner was a 10 out of 10. She did amazing at it.
Now you can pick any spot in your house to fit into. I have to try to fit into it too.
Ooh, I gotta really think about this one.
You only have 1 minute to find a spot.
Oh my god, 1 minute,
you
okay.
never know.
My cabinets have things in them that I feel like this can work. No.
Really, Sophie, you picked the spot that was like the most full. I feel like there's so many places you could go into.
Yeah, this is too full in here. I
so
can't.
you have 30 seconds.
I only 30 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh my god, I got it. Okay. You have to fit into under here in a contortion pose. Pop up on the other side. I did it.
Put your legs on one side and
Yeah, it's like that. Like you can just chill.
This is the weirdest spot I've ever fit into.
We also made a video on Sophie's channel trying to fit into a bunch of small spaces.
Check that out.
Hoping for a good score with this one.
I feel like she got a 10 out of 10 on this because she fit perfectly in there and it's great.
I have officially received enough points to attempt the bow and arrow.
You're not just gonna be able to shoot a bow and arrow with your feet the first day. It's just impossible. We're gonna do this today.
Hopefully I don't shoot anything. I'm not trying to shoot.
Like a cameraman, maybe?
I'll have to stay far away.
Oh, I will.
Nice and wide target.
Yes, I feel like this is needed for a first time.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I was shooting a bow and arrow with my feet, I just kept missing. I almost hit a few cars. My neighbor's car.
I'm glad you didn't.
Hey neighbor, I missed your car by like this much. This toe more upwards like that.
Okay.
And then bend this leg like that. And basically the motion is gonna be like there, pull back. Now grab it, gonna aim it. There you go! This is your first day, so this is really, really solid. And honestly, this was very amazing.